Hello, my name is Jaden. I'm 25. I'm a mechanic. I would say I'm average, if not below average. And pretty much the goal of this whole series is going to be to bench 225 pounds. Currently, my body weight fluctuates around, I'd say 138 to 140. And pretty much I'm following a program off the internet and probably benching about 2 or 3 days a week, I think. And then on accessories, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. All I know pretty much at the start is I'm going to start with the bar and do a 3x10, and I'm going to keep adding 5 pounds every workout, so probably every 2 days. And then I'm also going to record me stretching with this resistance band right here. If I can get it, jeez oh Pete's. But we're about to go to that, and I'm going to do my first workout starting with the bar. And I plan on gaining weight. I'll probably gain some weight to make this possible. But we're going to test the limits and see if I can do it. Never tried anything like this in my life. And, maybe a YouTube series will give me the motivation I need, and maybe I'll meet some cool people along the way. So, here we go. All right, here we go. So pretty much, just do a few of these to warm up my shoulders, since that seems to be what always gets messed up. Maybe you need to adjust a little bit so we can see what I'm doing. Maybe scoot back just a hair. Of course, you can't see me. It's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. But there we go. But as Volk says, as in Alexander Volkanovsky, adversity is a privilege. And you know what? We're going to figure it out. Sorry for my dog in the background, whining. Oh. So now, we'll hit the first 3 sets of bench press. And once we do that, that'll be the first episode. And we can keep going on. So this is my bench press setup. It's a squat rack. Bench, squat, overhead press, whatever you want to do. I got it off Amazon, I believe, for somewhere around 300 bucks back in, I think, around 2021. And it served me well. So let's get into the workout, shall we? I think that was 10, but we'll go to 11, or we'll go to 10. It's kind of awkward talking to yourself in the garage, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Since it's not very much weight, I'm not going to take very long in between. But here we go. Oh. I do have lifting experience. I wouldn't say it's really been on and off. I'd say the longest I've had is about 8 months straight, and I did pretty well, but I wasn't anywhere close to 225, but I was also more focusing on deadlift. So this I'll mostly be focusing on bench for a year. I mean, if stuff goes right, I'll do other stuff, but I mean, probably do some shoulder work. I'll do some tricep work, obviously. Yeah, work on my chest, and probably do some squats here and there, and some back just to keep up. But other than that, I'm just going to be doing bench press and things associated with that. There's that. 3 sets of 10 with 45 pounds, which is the bar. So next time, might put 5s on both sides. We'll jump up, because before too long it'll get heavy, and then I'll have to stay at that weight until I get to that 3x10, and then eventually move down to some 3x8 and then the 3x5. That's kind of my plan right now. And then also eating a lot of protein. I'll probably video some of my meals. Like tonight, I'm having steak, eggs, and some rice. And honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I've read all kinds of stuff. I've watched all kinds of videos, but I mean, now I'm gonna put some of it to the test, and I'll probably have some friends come over along the way throughout the videos and include them. Maybe talk about some topics, stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. I just made my first video, and I think today's April 27th, so 2025. So by April 27th, 2026, on this same spot, I'm gonna go for a 225 pound PR. So I'll see you in the next video.